arguments in the middle also. Can you comment on that? And then if this will be a peaceful process also, there is still time into peaceful process but jawole paribo na napare.
Bishi bisos ase ajitu tribal apex body Naga inhabited within Indian Union across the boundary of state Manipur Nagas, Arunachal Nagas, Assam Nagas, Nagas of Nagaland, sub to invite Kurise. Only our brothers from Manipur taken to just short notice prayer I will paran enegi bisos ase so paise to decade kiman decade loi jabo in the name of negotiation into bra gambra khandu bosti manu village khas to jat bosti ruka khandu no everything there is time to fasla hobo lage aro hoy iman dur dia iman delay kuri ase goigna meeting kuri gena government of India logobi the representative of government of India AK Mishra aro ake the former interlocutor Aryan Ravi logobi amangan kotha kuri aise the talk has already concluded, and even officially in Nagaland Legislative Assembly 2020, that they officially declared Kushi. Governor himself has declared that talk is over, all closed. To even ajutak delay agreement implementation nokra to ki hoishi. Kamragan due to iman confusion. Kinto when we come and talk with the representative of government of India, like AK Mishra or some agencies, government agencies can go, Minister of Home Affairs can go kota to, there can be, no, we are going to implement the agree position. Since there is everything, there is a systematic, and moreover, Naga Manukan unite Kurubolaki, all the faction. Since there will be only one solution. Naga Manu to unite Kurubolaki. And if the Nagas, all the faction unite, Kurine Ahile, even Aji Rati overnight, TP Amakan to implement solution to implement Kuridibo. Itu takwe Amakan just verbal discussion with Kurisi. Itu karni Ajikila Kamrakani to all apex body, civil society of Naga inhabited in Northeast, itu matigene meeting Kurisi Koile Mani. Government of India is blaming that no, the talk is over and the ball is in the court of Nagas. Well, we ask about why and how. Naga Manu Kortiha se ball to Iningo Kotu Hoy. Then they say that if Nagas united, then we are ready to implement the solution. That is why Kambras. We invite all these Naga tribal apex bodies, intellectual bodies, like experts, experience Manugan, so Madigana Judo. Iniga Kuresa Amakan Milaigana, all the faction underground faction can so Milaigana. Why not we take a common platform? Or that the common platform tea. Nagamano so faction can so play anigana Milai Logana solution logolia, government of India logo. Among Nagamon to Milalo share. Etu Goroni, jaldi common draft kurigena solution kuri dibe. Two agreement thaga tu etu common draft kurigena jaldi solution to di dibo. Itu kurubo karne aji meeting kurise.
One question. Aji la meeting laga agenda lo buji chese.
Okay.
Common platform eta kurigena common paper eta banawale press na. But have you discussed, sat down with the Naga political groups, NNPGS, aro NSCN, IM? Taijun olbi kotha korchila pora nai. Taijun bi agreement de asla nai.
Right. Agreement to Kuranai. But we GB Federation Peace Committee ase. We already constituted a peace committee, GB Federation Peace Committee. Itu loigena we have met 16 factions. Whether they want solution or not, whether they support the peace process or not. They all agree, yes, we want early solution. And we support the peace process.
Just 16 square. Currently, presently, the main groups are the NNPGS or NSCN IM.
Yeah.
Taijun individually to the group of the Boyina, or Taijun have used to be key.
Why not? Konduta Katulasana, you polite a gruputo. That's why Gobras, we meet NSN IM leaders, President Q2Ku, VS Atem. We meet twice. Common platform, Naga solution lobogarni, Kota Kurbogarni, Ahibona Haibo. Then they, it's a Kamrakan Bishi, Kam Dangor Kuriasen, you can. Kamrakani Parbuito. So we are giving our blessing to Kamras and to meet all the factions. They have given more encourage. Okay, NNPG, they also endorse. Yes, this is very come to Bishi, Dangor, Bhal come Jayase. No civil society has forward.
So Taijun Pek Parbi Bushna Poman. The two groups.
Yes.
So you mediated.
Yeah.
And what about the disunity between the working committee of the NNPG as well? They seem to be having issues internally. So how is that going about, and how are you accommodating both sides?
That is, it do Taikan kitchen, no, underground is their habitual. And it's like a clay pot underground, na faction ula tu na. Cannot melt it. Milabonore. Ini guys, itu beratakan itu NNPG working committee going na this that na. They can expel each other or this that. That is not our lookout. The government of India and Nagas knows only two agreements. That is, framework agreement has been entered in between Government of India and NSNA. Another agreement has NNPG working committee called it. And that agreement has entered. Itu karena Government of India भी itu duida agreement है जाने से, Nagas भी itu duida agreement जाने से, तो even agreement the signatories to सब तो नहीं तो only 6-7 of them signatories of the agreement with the Government of India. But we are counting 16 faction, na? No, somebody tell 24 ase, 26 ase, this, that. But we physically involved and observe all these things on the ground. So when we came to the ground, we found 18 of them, 18 factions. But 2 factions. One faction led by Yangong, NSNK. But he's based in this Myanmar. And another, Angmai. They're also operating there. But here in Nagaland, 16 of them.
Asking the state to come together, first of all, the Nagas to come together, then saying that ball is in our court.
Right.
So now, is this a message? Is this a new dawn for Nagaland that today's meeting, because it will be out in the public now, that everybody is going to come in a common platform, and like you just said, minus a few, maybe could be possible. So is this a new dawn for Nagaland? Should we expect a solution now, inching very, very close to it?
Well, I've said that this is perhaps our last hope, Naga's last hope. I've said that at the time when I was speaking. Now, you see, the Naga people as a whole must understand. We have, in the morning I have made mention of it. I've said we have apex Naga Ho's, all the tribal apex Ho's are there. Basically, such an issue should be rightly handled by them. Now, the problem being that after all these years, they have taken no initiative at all to find out exactly what best they can do to speed up the process. See, none of them are interested. Where there is no leadership coming out from our apex Ho's, the problem of getting the voice of the people together in any formation has become an absolute impossibility. There are just too many organizations. Right. Now, so what we have prospectively analyzed was, we are a Naga society, okay? We are a Naga society, and we are guided by certain traditional hierarchy. Now, in that perspective, we look at a village. In a given village, you have the GBs and the village councils, okay? Now, these are the bodies, along with the GBs, they sit and decide on exactly what kind of administrative norms that are required to be carried out in order to develop the village, or for whatever matters. The GBs are a very critically essential part of a decision-making body that the village community as a whole carries out. So we have taken that basis and said, when the traditional tribal apex Ho'os are unable to give us the leadership, then we go down to that basic grassroots forum of leadership to our communities, where we do not require any endorsements of anybody. In fact, the tribal apex Ho'os also get their empowerment from the grassroots. That goes straight back to the GBs, who are the grassroots people, authorities, you see. Their strength comes from there. And so here what we are saying is, I think, if at all the voice of the Nagas as a whole has to be heard, it is appropriate a base for the GB Federation, which is a compact, united front. All GBs from all the tribes, from all the villages are totally in full endorsement of this particular movement that has begun. And so we do not require any additional NGOs to be adding, saying we support, we don't support. They do not require. They are the grassroots voice. And today, they are the only forum that is compactly united. You see, in the general sense, you have apex bodies. You run into problems saying the ENPOs will not join any apex Ho's meetings. You see, even there's the fragmentations, you see. So, as far as we are concerned, GB Forum is perhaps the only stable forum that can be relied upon as representing the voice of the people. That's where we are at the moment.
What about the elected members of the assembly and our government, the 60 MLAs? It was discussed that they will not be included as, for now, they won't be included later in the common platform right now as well. So, sir, with your expertise and being a retired IS officer as well, do you think that not including them in this common platform to come and discuss also could be not a good decision?
There are times when I say things that hurt people's mind,
Right.
But it's a state government that says they are facilitators. And they have spent all the time facilitating nothing.
For so long.
See? And if at all, whatever has happened today, in ground reality, an effort is to be made. This is a job that should have been initiated by the state government, you see. But they have not shown any interest. You see, the only way to gain a momentum is to have a good, solid force like a state government convincing all the populace to come up and say, I think we need a solution quickly. How long can we go on letting our common man suffer, letting our younger generations go rotting around without being able to even set up a small entrepreneurial activity, you see? We are destroying the generation. Why are they not being able to sensitively at least appreciate this reality and say, I think it's about time? You see, but they are not. And so we were not very confident as to whether to request the state government to actually help the GBs to create this common platform that we are talking about.
Yeah.
I was wondering whether they'll be more involved in sabotaging it than to actually help build that formal platform that we are talking about. And so it's a matter of perception. For me, I have a very unfortunate negative perspective from the experiences that I've had. The state government is not interested in solution. Neither is Mr. Nueva, neither is Mr. Rio. I've said that openly in my writings, and I'm saying it again. Yeah? They are not interested.
Okay.